This Sunday is Mother's Day, and in honor of mothers, we're putting a special emphasis on mothers during the worship services. In a good way, of course. Mothers are such an incredible gift from the Lord, and the role that God has given to them is of extreme importance. The importance of their role is even seen as early as pregnancy, just in the way that their literal body is caring for the needs of the growing child inside of her. And then after pregnancy, just keeping the child alive by caring for their every need. Mothers have a unique role given to them by the Lord that is worth reflecting on and worth pausing to give special thanks to our moms and to the moms in our church who are seeking to love their families and love their church family so well. But we know that not everything about motherhood is easy. Ever since Genesis 3 and the fall of man, sin has tainted the perfection of God's creation, and the effects of that fall are severely felt today. In fact, there's never been a mother on earth that didn't experience the heavy curse of sin's weight. Adam and Eve got to experience the perfection of a marriage without sin for a time, but they didn't experience parenting without sin. In fact, it's in Genesis 4 when one of Eve's sons murders his brother. Talk about difficult days of being a mom. So our hope on Sunday is to encourage moms in the importance of their role, while at the same time acknowledging that even as wonderful as mothering is, there's real challenges and hardships to persevering in the role the way that God has called you to. The text that we're going to be focusing on this Sunday is 1 Samuel 1, and then parts of chapter 2. The bulk of our study will be in chapter 1 as we look carefully at Hannah's story. Her story is filled with difficulty in having children, difficulty with relationships within her home, even before having children, and difficulty in the culture and religious system. Yet in the midst of all of that, we're going to see God's incredible goodness and control throughout all of those details. My hope is that Hannah will be a real encouragement to you to know that you don't have to fake a smile and pretend like you have the strength for everything that God calls you to in motherhood on your own. Our culture presses on moms fiercely the idea that you can do it all. Hannah in 1 Samuel 1 is going to help us acknowledge we are weak and we need the Lord. But we'll also see how God's goodness meets us in our weakness to strengthen us to do His will, even when it's hard. So I'd encourage you to read 1 Samuel 1 in preparation for Sunday. We're going to be looking at 4 actions to take in order to leave a legacy of goodness to the next generation. So I hope that you'll join us this Sunday. And kids, husbands, dads as well, I hope that you'll especially look to honor and love your mom in a special way this Sunday.